everybody. I just want to make another video about different types of pillows you can use when you're sleeping. So what I learned from experience is it's really hard to find a pillow that you like, especially when you're dealing with neck pains. And but it's really important to find one that will keep your neck aligned. So you don't want to be too high up. You don't want to be too low either, because you could see like the neck muscles are straining. So also if you sleep on your side, um, you wanna stay well aligned. So basically, if it's too low, your neck muscles are going to be straining here, and then if it's too high this way, then your neck muscles are going to be straining here. So you have to try to keep your basically your head aligned with your spine as much as possible. Um, so there are really expensive pillows out there, and you're probably like me, like, well, I mean, I found the solution and I'm not dealing with neck problems anymore. But the thing is, you might go crazy looking for pillows and spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars, just like I did. Um, so, yeah, they sell like $100 gel pillows. And I like this one. It's a gel pillow. I don't know if you could see that it's quite hard. So when you sink your head into it, you can move the gel around. So I find this one really hard, but it's good when you sleep on your side. Now, with time, like when you're sleeping, you move around a lot, right? So the gel, it remains under your neck. But I find that the middle is just, it stays hard also, because it's kind of the component of it, right? So although it's the right size, the middle, because the goal is to have that hole in there and to fill up this section so that you stay straight. But the middle is kind of hard. So you might go crazy looking for pillows that, you know, they kind of have that groove in it. Now, I haven't been able to find, this is the closest I came to this, like for when I sleep on my side. I haven't tampered with this one, but what you can do is you can tamper with it. So you can make a hole. So you cut a hole on the side, not without the pillowcase, of course. You cut the hole on the side to give yourself enough room, like to kind of squeeze your hand in and take out some of the middle. Just take it out, because yeah, if you're relying on it by moving it around to kind of create that effect, it's going to eventually go back to how it was before. But if you take out some of the inside, according to your body, because everybody's different, so I mean, you can like shop around for like hundreds of pillows, but one that's made custom for you, that's adapted to your body, will be hard to find. So you have to make it. Now, I'm not a skilled, like, I don't know how to sew and all these things, so, and I don't like it. So I'm gonna show this one as an example of what I did. I just cut the, so this one, you would just cut a hole in it, dig your hand in it, and take some of it out. With this texture, it's a little bit harder to do that, but I'm gonna show you this one. So I now sleep on my back. So it's the same thing. You don't want to be too back and you don't want to be too forward. So you have to try to keep it aligned as you would like this. Not like this, and not like this, just like this. So what you're gonna do, I did it with this one. You're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna cut a hole, and this is a $4 pillow from Walmart. So yeah, you could do this with any pillow, and I like this one because it's a thin pillow. It's a thin pillow, but in the middle, you could see the hollowness. So you see this part here fills up my neck. Well, basically it's for my, fills up my neck in the back, the space between your neck and your head. So it fills up this space. And then you see how I emptied out the middle? I don't know if you could see it, but you could see how I emptied out the middle, how it's hollow in the middle. So, and this material, it's not too soft, and it's not too hard. So it gives your neck like room to kind of adjust itself properly. Because if it's too hard, basically you're stuck in that position, right? So that's what I find with the gel. Like you'd be stuck in that position. But you're with this material, it's not too hard, not too soft. So choose one that's well adapted. Like this is like the cheapest pillow they sell there. Well, one of the cheapest. Like it's a pillow that's like under. You can get a pillow, any pillow that's under like $20. You could just get this and do it. And if you don't like it, I mean, you just toss it after. But if you make a mistake, but you could still move the stuff around. Like you can move around the layers. It's a little bit hard to do it like this. You have to dig your hand into it. You cut a hole, you dig your hand into it, and you remove it. Now, if you can stick scissors in there, you can make a bigger hole and do this, but then the stuff might come out. Like if you don't want to sew it again, but you can also sew it back together. Like make a big hole, play around with it, empty it out, and then you could sew it back. But I just make a hole enough bigger. I make a hole big enough for my hand, and I just kind of take it out, and then I try it. I take some more out, try it, but I leave enough in there. And if I need more, I'll kind of move it around and put it back here, which is the proper neck support I need. So this is something that I played around with, and I found a proper solution, and it's cheap, and it works really well. So I suggest that you do this. Instead of spending, hundreds of pillows and then you take it home, hundreds of dollars on pillows, then you take it home and you find that it's super uncomfortable. So yeah, just empty out the sections that you don't like and think about the material. It has to be not too soft but not too hard. So you just want to get something that's in between. All right. Hope this helps. Bye.